The news day continues here on One News Now Business. I'm Danny Laurel, and here are the biggest stories on the economic and corporate fronts. The Bangko Sentral says the economy sustained growth in the fourth quarter but likely fell short of the 6 to 7% target set by economic managers. BSP Director Dennis Lapid said the GDP likely grew by 5.9% in the fourth quarter, mirroring the expansion recorded in the third quarter. And if this were the case, economic growth would slow to 5.6% this year from last year's 7.6%. The country needed to grow by at least 7.6% in the fourth quarter to meet the lower end of the target range. And despite emerging as the most aggressive central bank in the region, BSP Governor Eli Remolana Jr. said key policy rates in the country continue to support economic growth. Remolana also emphasized the balanced approach to monetary policy, stating, quote, "Our goal is to avoid unnecessary tightening that could hamper economic growth." The Philippine Economic Zone Authority, or the PEZA, aims to achieve 250 billion pesos worth of investment approvals for 2024. PEZA says this target would bring the agency back to its peak levels when it used to approve up to 300 billion pesos worth of investments. PEZA also aims for a conservative 15% increase, or 202 billion pesos in investments next year. For 2023, PEZA's investment approval saw a 25% annual increase to 175.71 billion pesos. The number of projects approved this year also climbed to 233 from the 194 in 2022. The holidays may not be so merry for motorists as hefty oil price hikes are expected to last this last week of 2023. UniOil projects diesel prices to climb by 1 peso and 40 centavos to up to 1 peso and 60 centavos per liter. Diesel prices are meanwhile seen to increase by up to 1 peso and 50 centavos per liter. The Energy Department earlier confirmed that there will be pump price increases this week. The agency says this is due to oil companies and tank owners avoiding the Red Sea as a rebel group ramped up attacks on commercial vessels in the region. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now Business. I'm Dani Laurel. TV5 programs are making their way into a new channel beginning January 6, 2024. Noontime show EAT will now be aired on weekends in CNN Philippines. This is after TV5 partnered with 9 Media Corporation, the owner of CNN. Aside from EAT, the PBA Commissioner's Cup Season 48 will also be aired in the channel. TV5 said in a statement that the deal seeks to enhance viewers' weekend TV experience and provide high-quality content to as many homes as possible. The Kapatid Network earlier decided to move the broadcast of PBA games to A to Z under a content supplier agreement. Prime Energy Resources Development announced a plan to spend $187 million next year for the Malampaya Phase 4 project. That project aims to drill 2 deepwater wells in the Camago and Malampaya East fields by 2025, potentially leading to commercial gas production upon successful drilling. If successful, the company also plans to install pipelines connecting to existing Malampaya facilities. Prime Energy and its partners had secured a 15-year renewal of service contract number 38 until 2039. This was signed by President Bongbong Marcos and Energy Secretary Rafael Lotilla last May 15, paving the way for exploration and development of additional gas reserves. Let's now take a quick look at other corporate headlines we are watching. The country's reserve market is one step closer to commencing full operations as the Energy Department says final preps have been substantially completed. However, the DOE says the WESM governance arm has yet to issue the required certification, pending software certification from an independent auditor. Airline companies are cautious of a cloudy year ahead in 2024. The Philippine Airlines says tensions in Gaza and Ukraine pose one of the biggest threats towards regaining pre-pandemic stability. Meanwhile, Cebu Pacific expects jet fuel to remain elevated next year and worries that the peso might fall to the 56 level against the greenback. The Philippine Stock Exchange Index is poised to end the year in the green. China Bank Capital Managing Director Juan Paulo Collet expects the last 3 days of 2023 will see a mix of window dressing and bargain hunting. Stock market investors are also more optimistic about monetary policy moves as the Fed said it would loosen rates. And those are the top business stories of the hour. I'm Dani Laurel. Join us again at 2 p.m. We are One News, all sides, all the time.